What's going on, guys? TheAsianDVD here, and today I'm playing some Decision 2 New City. It's a game I found, just randomly while I was looking for a game in RMGames.com to make a commentary over. So I just came across this game, so I thought it was pretty cool, so I just played it. So anyway, guys, I want to talk about travel stories, my personal travel stories in this video. It's probably going to be about 2 or 3 videos, but yeah, so I'm just going to talk about my travel experiences. And this video I'm going to focus on my experiences while at the airport. So this specifically is referring to IAD, Washington Dulles Airport. So yeah, my dad works there, so yeah. So if you haven't known, I haven't been making a video this past week, like 2 to 3 days ago. I haven't been making any videos, I haven't posting anything because I was on vacation. I went to Disneyland and that was really cool. I really enjoyed myself, and I also went to Disney California Adventure, which was all pretty cool, but I'm not going to focus on that in this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about like the travel experiences that I had in IAD, as I said. So to start us off, when we arrived at the airport, actually let me start with this. My dad works at Dulles Airport at the weekends, so yeah, he works there weekend till midnight, leaves early morning around 4 and comes back at like midnight. So yeah, so since he works at the airport, he gets a discounted ticket to travel and stuff. So yeah, but these are not like full paid tickets at discounted prices, they're standby tickets. So we're gonna actually have to wait for seats to be opened, and if there are any available seats, then we can actually board the plane. So yeah, but these tickets are way cheaper for each person, so we use those tickets to travel to California. So yeah, so when I get that out of the way first. So as we were just started, I want to talk about this rude lady working at the check-in counter. So she was just like, because there was like a long like desk. Oh yeah, we flew in United, so let's make that clear. So there was a long desk, like there's a long desk where it's all self-checking counters and stuff, and this lady was just directing people to open counters. So when it came to our turn, my mom wanted to ask the lady a question, but she's like forcing us like to move towards that open counter. She's like, go to the open counter, I'll be there to help you in a bit. Which was like, my mom's trying to tell her that she was in a standby ticket and like we can't go check in this way or something like that. So she was like, yeah, I'm coming to help you in a little bit. Yeah, go ahead. I was like, really? She wasn't even looking at my mom, so that kind of ticked me off. It was like, do you want to look at this while you're talking to us at least? So anyway, finally a check-in counter opened with the lady behind that, so we checked in with the lady's help because we are on standby ticket, so we technically couldn't self-check in. I'm not sure if we could, but yeah, whatever. That was one experience I want to get out of the way. And the next thing was, so you know how after you check in, before going to the security checkpoint where they ask you to take off your shoes and stuff like that and put all your bags into the metal detector thingy. So before actually getting to that zone, you have to get through a couple of agents sitting on a table just looking at your green card and permanent resident card or whatever, and and look at your flight ticket and stuff. So they have to sign off on it. So we were waiting in line, right? Me and my family, it was 5 people, so we were waiting in line, and then a line next to us opened up. There was no one sitting there, so my dad told me to go into that line. So I was like, okay. I just moved into that line, no problem there. But when I moved into that line, I saw this TSA lady. She was talking to a coworker, and I was just talking about whatever. I don't even really know what they were talking about. And so yeah, they were just talking, and I was like right in front there waiting with my ticket and my green card, my permanent resident card in my hand, and I was like, I'm waiting there. I'm like, hello, can you see me? I was like, inside. Oh, can you see me? She saw me, but she was kind of like ignoring me, wanted to finish the conversation first. I was there standing there for a good minute before she actually took my stuff, signed off on it. And I was like, seriously? You're gonna talk when I'm like right in front of you? Right? Do your job. Like, hello, I'm over here, can you see me? So that really just made me mad. Not really mad, just like ticked me off a little. It's like, seriously, you're gonna talk right now while I'm right here? So I was like, whatever. She signed off on it, and I was like, man, I would really like to file a complaint to your, supervisor, but I was like, whatever, they're not worth it. whatever. So I was like, damn, that really took me out. So anyway, guys. So that was one of the funny things too. So this is the next thing. We kind of like woke up late. So plus we were on a standby ticket. So we actually sort of like were on a deadline. So and we have to get to the gate, and the gate was far away. So my dad, since he works at the airport, he knows like where the gates are stuff. So but we didn't know, so we had to follow him. And I was not joking. When we got past security, because we were late, he was running to the gate, and he was so fast. He was like running at like Usain Bolt fast. Like he was like boom, or hit like right in front of us. So like by the time we turned the corner, he was already in the next corner down the hallway. Which and you know, an airport is all crowded and stuff. So yeah, he just like ran really fast, and I thought that was interesting how fast he ran because I never seen him run that fast. So that was kind of funny. And I was like, wow, you run really fast. So I thought that was pretty funny. And so after when we reached the gate, right? We were waiting for everyone to board and stuff. But by the time we get there, the gate was closed and the flight is already actually on the runway, so we couldn't make it the first flight. So you know, my dad was kind of a little bit upset, and my sister too, because she was really the one who wanted to go to Disneyland. I was expecting, you know, to really go. So we went to the United, what was it, customer service counter, and yeah, that was we went there to get to the next flight, because you know how when you miss a flight, they book you into the next flight. So we went there just to check and make sure they actually booked us onto the next flight, and which they did actually. So then so while we were just like talking like to the lady at the customer service, this guy from behind us, he came in line. He was like cursing and stuff. He was like hitting the floor or whatever. What's that thing you call that velvet rope thing that you use at the airport, some metal beam or something? Oh, he was like hitting on that, like I don't know if you guys heard that, but he was doing that, and he was like cursing and stuff. He's like, damn, I missed my flight. I can't believe that happened. But I think he was on standby too. I might be wrong, but yeah. So I thought that was pretty funny how he was like, it's like, damn it, I missed my flight. But yeah, that was just pretty funny, I thought. And oh yeah, I forgot about this one lady. While we were still waiting at the gate, because we were just like, what should we do now? Because we missed our flight. We were trying to decide whether we're gonna actually take the next available flight. Because you know, we just didn't know what we're gonna do, so we're just sitting there and discussing what we're gonna do. And then this lady, she came half an hour late to the flight, and she was like looking normally. It's like, have my ticket out, and she was like, where's the flight? It's like the lady was like, where's my flight at? And then what was her name, air stewardess or something? Yeah, the air stewardess, whatever. She was like, the flight's already left. No, the person working in the counter said, the flight's already left. It's like, oh man, okay, oh well. And then she went to customer service, and I'm like, lady, you're 30 minutes late. How do you expect to like catch the flight when you're 30 minutes late? I mean, we are probably like 5-10 minutes late, but this lady was like 30 minutes late. I'm like, you're trying to get the flight when it's 30 minutes late. I mean, I know flights get delayed and stuff pretty often, but you still want to be on time and not try your luck like that, like she did. So I thought that was like kind of unbelievable. Well, it's kind of believable, but I thought that was pretty funny because how she did it and stuff. So yeah, that was pretty funny. I'm like, lady, seriously, you need to be on time. So yeah, and then while I'm waiting customer service, I am like, because I saw the guy who was like cursing and stuff, it's like he missed his flight. Like the guy I told you was like, damn, I missed my flight. So while I was just waiting in line, I was just like, damn, it must be difficult to work for the customer service in an airport, because you know, you have to deal with all the frustrated people because you know they missed the flight. They're like, yeah, I missed my flight, and they're gonna be like agitated, frustrated. So it's gonna be kind of hard. So I don't know, that thought just popped in my mind, and I'm like, I did not want to work in a customer service at an airport, you know, because that would just be bad. You know, that thought just came in my mind, so just thought about that. And I'm just looking through my notes, you know, because I took out a couple of notes what about to talk about. And so yeah, so we were getting ready to go to the next flight, which was I think about half an hour to an hour later after that flight. So we were booked on that flight for standby too. So, but some one huge family, and I mean a huge family of like 11 people were on standby, and they were in front of us. So we were waiting like more than stuff. But then they called these people first, and there were like 11 people on standby, and I'm like, you can't just let 11 people go through like that. And because of that, those 11 people, on standby, that huge family, they took up all the remaining seats, and there's only one seat left. And we're a family of 5, we can't share one seat. That's just crazy. So we didn't go that flight too. So we missed our second flight because of that family of 11, which I thought was kind of like jaw dropping. I just dropped my jaw. I was like, really? 11 people to get a standby? Are you kidding me? 11 people on standby? I'm like, yeah. That was the first time I saw that, so I was like, wow, that's pretty amazing. And so after that, we missed our second flight too because there's only one seat. We didn't miss it, but we couldn't board it because there's one seat left. So my mom was like, it's time to go home. Maybe you can go next year, or maybe something like that later, because we were just like tired. Because we woke up at 4 o'clock, and the flight was like around 7. The first flight, the next flight was around like 9, and then the next flight was about to be about 12:30 or so, 12:30ish. So, my mom's like, let's just go back, because I don't think we're gonna get the next flight, which my dad said too. So yeah. My sister's like, come on, can you just try one more time? So my mom's like, okay, we'll just try this last flight, and if we don't get this, we're going home, right? And she was like, okay. So yeah, we waited and we waited. So yeah, and then while we're waiting at the airport, just at the gate, because we got ready and everything. So we're just waiting at the gate. Got like time to kill. So while I was waiting, I saw this bird just flew into the airport, and it's like this landed on a water fountain, and it was drinking water. And then my dad was like, yeah, the bird must enjoy living in here because the AC, and it has food, it has water, and has everything. So we were just like joking about the bird and stuff, which is crazy. I never seen a bird get in the airport. How did it even get into the airport? I'm pretty sure the TSA needs to do something about that. That bird could be dangerous, just saying. And anyway guys, that was pretty funny. So yeah, we flew United Airlines in a A320. So I'm not sure if you guys are aircraft experts or whatever, but we flew an A320. So it's a pretty small plane. Well, it's not really small, but it's a small plane. So yeah, so after we boarded their aircraft, and we took the third flight, because we actually did get the third flight, which was amazing, because I did not think we were gonna make it, because when we looked up at the early statistics, all standby and stuff, how many seats available, there's not any seats available. Probably like a couple, like probably 1 or 2, and yeah, surprisingly, we actually made it somehow. So when we boarded the plane, I had some. I'm not even sure if she was a Spanish or Portuguese lady, but she speaks several languages. She spoke French, she spoke Spanish, and she spoke Portuguese. I kind of understood Spanish. I just heard the Portuguese, because this guy, this air steward, he was so amazing. He spoke like French, Spanish, Portuguese, and maybe Italian, because honestly I didn't know Spanish. I don't really speak Portuguese. I know a little French, because Spanish and French are kind of almost the same thing. So yeah, so I was like, man, how do you speak so many different languages? He speaks English, French, Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian, and it was amazing because his English was pretty spot on. It's pretty good, and I thought that was cool. And I was like, man, you teach me how to speak that many languages? You're amazing. I was like, but I didn't say that to him though. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. The gameplay is coming to a close. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and tell me in the comment section, what are your experiences in airports? Were they good? Were they bad? Just let me know, and yeah guys, that would be pretty cool. So other than that, I'm out of here. Peace.